In this aspect, the registered person and tax authorities need to be aware of the act that will be used under GST and SST, as different act will be applied for different tax charged. For the computation, under SST, the taxes imposed need to be determined accordingly for sales tax and service tax due to the different tax rate levied. While for GST, only one tax rate will be charged, where it can be said that GST is easier to be calculated, as compared to SST. For the following illustration, the detailed explanation needs to refer to the appendix in the report, as only the summary will be presented here. For taxable goods, only the manufacturer will be taxed, for example, 10% sales tax under SST. For GST, every level of the supply chain will be imposed at 6% tax rate and the input tax can be claimed back. For the same product, with the same initial cost, as well as profit margin, SST charges a higher tax. For the taxable services, the tax effect for both policies applied is the same, as the nature of the tax and tax rate charged are same. However, in practice, due to the different tax scope, SST failed to collect a higher revenue as GST did. Both policies have its own strengths and weaknesses. In term of return, GST able to increase the government revenue, as it is a multi-stage tax system and certainly can collect more tax widely. With the implementation of GST, the fraud practice can be reduced effectively and efficiently. Thanks to its transparency as well as its proper paper trail, the authorities are able to assess it at any time, and making it reliable. However, as each individual has to pay a certain amount of tax, the impact will be directly reflect on the living cost of the individual, especially the low-income individuals. As the living costs increase, it will become a burden for them. Although SST is not straightforward or even effective like GST, but it is remarkable and valuable about its effect on people, especially the end users, as it does not burden them. The exempted goods under SST is higher than GST, and most of these are necessities needed by people to sustain their lives. This leads to a lower income by SST as compared to GST, but does not burden the low-income people. The disadvantage of SST is mainly come from sales tax. Due to its poor transparency, the amount charged will not be included precisely and clearly in the bill. As it is a single-stage tax, the consumer will not directly face and notice the tax indeed paid.